How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Gundam card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we have a recap and compilation of all of the exciting news that has dropped for the Gundam card game over the last weekend. It has been an excellent time to be a Gundam card game fan, and it really feels like Bandai is listening, at least to some extent, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about starter deck restocks. We're going to talk about the premium collections, the announcement of a new one that you might have missed, as well as some other stuff. So let's go ahead and get into all of the news today. I feel it's going to be a pretty quick video, but yeah, if you like the content, if you like the Gundam stuff, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It genuinely helps, and I appreciate it. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get into our overlay. And with the first bit of news, as you can see here, we have the card gallery for Set 2. So if you missed it, the entire card gallery and spoilers for the Gundam card game Set 2 Dual Impact has been revealed. I went ahead and did an hour-and-a-half review of every single card in the set. You can go check those out here on the channel. We have the full set review here. Like I said, it's an hour-and-a-half, as well as discussing all of the alt art cards for the set. And there's 35 alt art cards. So if you'd like my opinions on all this kind of stuff, I go into pretty, pretty deep detail into all of it, so go ahead and check all that stuff out on the channel. And if you didn't know, I playlist all of the videos that I do here on Red Zone Rogue. So if you're like, hey, I would like to watch just the Gundam stuff, well, here is like the Gundam Shuffle Alliance. This is our gameplay series, but I also have down here a playlist of all 47 Gundam videos that we've already done since, a year ago about. So yeah, check that out. All right, let's get into some of the big news here, and that is Bandai listened. Bandai listened. So here we're here on the premium Bandai website, and as you can see here, we have the Gundam card game Gundam Assemble kits still in stock for pre-order. They have not completely sold out, so if you want one of these, you can go ahead and order one right now. So we have the G-Quux Assemble kit. I personally ordered one of these. You can only order one per account, by the way, but I did personally order one of these. You also have the Iron-Blooded Orphans Gundam Assemble kit. Now, to keep in mind, or just to remind everyone what these are, they basically have the Gundam Assemble minis. I am a big mini fan. I love war games and minis, so this speaks to me. I'll probably be playing the Gundam Assemble game when it actually comes out. But you also get some promo cards. It's not the same as the previous Assemble kits. Like, you don't get a starter deck. It's different. You get some promo cards. We don't actually know what the cards do yet. We don't know what they are yet. I think they're just going to be alt art reprints of, like, starter deck cards. But in any case, very cool. And yeah, I'm a big fan of all this stuff, so I ordered one of each. The next big thing, and this is perhaps the biggest thing, but the Gundam Wing and the Iron-Blooded Orphans premium collections are now still in stock. So previously, we had the Gundam Wing one that dropped in October, sold out in seconds. Then they did a second wave, sold out. Now here is a third wave. It's a little bit later of a delivery. It's April. I think the other ones are March. Like, if you got the pre-order the first two times, it was March. But this time, I don't know what they did. I don't know if they just set the stock insanely high. I don't know if they made it just unlimited, like print to demand. That's what I hope it was. I hope it's print to demand. Because the pre-orders close on October 24th. And that makes the most sense to me. Make it unlimited print for a certain time period so people can buy it. And then it's done. So you still have some degree of exclusivity, right? If you got it in the window, then you get this cool product that you can have for the duration of the game's lifespan. But it's not immediately sold out and scalped to hell. So I like this. Obviously, I'm a big proponent of consumer friendliness and consumer rights. And I want the people who love the game and the IP to be able to get the stuff and not have to pay ridiculous markups. So this is awesome. And this is coming from someone who I did get the first wave of these. I was able to get 2. And I do believe you're able to get 2. Ooh, you can get 5 of the Gundam Wing one. Wow, that's a lot. I got 2. You only really need 2 if you want to get the full set, because these come with all of these alt art cards. You have 1 of each of all the resources, but you get 2 of each of these alt art promos, Show Resolve and Hero Yui. And as you know, a playset in the Gundam card game is 4. So if you want to play with this alt art card and a full playset in your deck, you need 4 of them. So yeah, I got 2 just to have, just to have the playsets. I don't know what I'm going to do with like the extra. Well, I'll definitely use the extra deck box. but I don't know what I'm going to use with the extra playmat. I definitely don't need the extra playmat. I will likely give away or sell the playmat. We'll see what I do. And the same is true for the Iron-Blooded Orphans one. It's still in stock. This one, you only have a limit of one. You can only order one of these. And I did. I ordered one of these. So, yeah, this one's also great. You get Mikazuki or Awakened Power. Both cards, I think, are really good. They both come with some version of sleeves, right? We have, like, this sleeve or this sleeve. You get the deck box. You get the playmat. You get all of the alt art resources, one of each of these. And then, of course, you get, like, this storage box. And the point of the matter here is they're still available for pre-order, and I think that is great. And I think this is something where I think you need to give... People need to give the appropriate amount of criticism and... appropriate amount of criticism for companies where it's due. But I think it's also important to give... companies like kudos when they do something good, so they know that they did something good and that they should continue to do the good things that we all like. And so this is great, and I think they kudos for actually doing something that's great, especially along the side. Like, this is coming out alongside like Magic the Gathering's doing Secret Lair stuff now. Immediately sold out. People are complaining there's going to be scalping. Here you can get this. You have until November 3rd to pick this up, it looks like. I don't know if it's going to sell out at all. It might, but at the time of this recording, you can still get it, which is fantastic. It's a little expensive, but it is just like it's like a flashy thing if you really love IBO. You don't need any of these cards to play. Nothing here is mechanically unique. It's resources, 2 alt art cards, one of a rare and one of them a common card from the starter deck. You get a deck box, a playmat, a storage box, some sleeves. It's just like, if you like IBO, here you go. It happens to be one of my favorite Gundam series, so yeah. And so there's that. And then we also have news of starter deck restocks. Kind of. So this is the Gundam card game Japanese X account, and this basically said, we can translate it here. The resale of starter decks 1 through 4 have begun on Premium Bandai. This is for Japanese only, by the way. If you purchase 4 or more items together, you'll get a storage box and sleeves as a bonus. So if you buy 4 of these, if you buy one of each of the decks, you'll get this cool storage box. It looks like the booster box, but it's a little bit different. And you'll get some sleeves. These are resource sleeves, so I think it's only 10 sleeves. But, dude, come on. English, please? Please? If you would like this kind of stuff, and I know like literally everyone who's watching this for the most part would love to have the starter decks reprinted, whether you want to pick some up for yourself to help finish your decks, or to get into the game, or just to make it easier for your friends and community to get into the game, to help the game grow. I think I speak for all English players and fans where we're like, hey, we would love this too. So I think the kind of feedback we'd like to give to Bandai for this is, hey, please bring this to English as well. I haven't seen any official news of this in English, and this was posted a couple days ago. So hopefully, yeah, October 10th. I'm recording this on the 13th. So hopefully we get this same level of love reciprocated for the English fans as well. This is cool, dude. This is great. I would buy one. I would buy one of each of these if they did this again for English. I'd buy one of each of these. One, to get the cool deck box, but I could actually use another, deck 1. I was gonna say set 1. I could use another like starter deck 1 because I could use some more Zawarts. You can always use some more RX-78-2 Gundams. So yeah, I could use one, and I could use the other decks for giveaway or something. Like, I don't know, like, yeah. So kudos, but also bring this to English, please. And then the final bit of news is something you might have missed. It kind of like snuck in there. I didn't see anyone talk about it. Is they announced a premium card collection. So this is Premium Card Collection 1 EX or EVX05. It's going to be at Bandai Card Games Fest in Dusseldorf and Vegas. And oh man, I hope this is. I hope they make a lot of these so it's available for people. They look really, really cool. So let's go ahead and we'll like make these images better. But they're very small. They're very small images. But essentially, what we have here are alternate art foil reprints of some very, very cool cards. So I believe we have Perfect Strike Gundam here. This is the. Hold on. We can zoom in a little, but it's gonna be rough. So here we have the Perfect Strike Gundam. This is the 4/4 with blocker that bounces. This is the rare from set 1. This is the G-Quux Omega Psychomu. I think this might be the starter one. This is a 4/2. We have the Gundam Lifrith. Yo, this is going to be a very sought-after one. People are going to want full playsets for these. Same with the Zaku 2. This is the one that gets +2 on attack. People are going to want a full playset of these. So these two are primo. This is the RX-78-2 Gundam. I believe this is the LR from the booster set 1 that has repair 2. And then, or no, is this the starter deck one? This might be the starter deck one. Win pair. I think so. I think this is the starter deck one. Which is also crazy good then if this is the starter deck one. And then we have the Barbatos. This is the one from the starter deck, the one that gets +2 attack, I think, when it's damaged. But either way, this is very cool set with cards that are like actually desirable. I'm not sure about the G-Quux, and I'm not sure how the long-term playability of this particular Barbatos, but all these other cards are really good. Either running a couple of like the Perfect Strike full play sets like Zaku and Lifrith and the Gundam, like this is great. So if you missed this, hey, this is something really cool that hopefully they print a lot of and hopefully be available for, you know, all of the people attending who want to actually, you know, get some of this. So that's my only qualm on this. I want to give, you know, major props to Bandai for increasing the stock on this kind of stuff and making it so, like, you know, we can get it. Now I'd love to see it for this kind of stuff. I do understand it being like an event exclusive kind of thing, but I've been to major Japanese TCG events. I was at Daivangasai in Tokyo earlier this year, and that is the Bushiroad Card Game Fest. Bandai was at that, and even though stuff sold out, they had enough stock that some people were able to get it at least. It wasn't like an immediate kind of thing, and it wasn't like super bad. Like, for example, I got some exclusive Hololive card game promos and stuff. And I know some friends got some like Vanguard stuff. So anyway, I know it can be done. They just got to do it. If they want to be one of the leading TCG manufacturers in the industry, they need to step their game up. They're already doing it with stuff like this. Huge kudos. Let's see them do it with stuff like this. And also, English please, English please. So yeah, that's today's video. Let's go back to me. Yo, okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the news in the comment section down below. Lots of really cool stuff. For me personally, my IBO Iron Bloom starter deck should finally be arriving later this week. So I'll have my opening and review of those soon. And then we have some gameplay. And then I hope to jump into set 2 very quickly. I have a deck lined up already. I'll probably do a video in the next couple days or so talking over brewing the deck. It's blue. It's blue-red. Spoilers. It's the next iteration of my favorite deck. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you next time.